Hello everyone, General Scar here, and I have just finished creating an automatic horizontal cobblestone generator, or A.H.C.G for short, and as the name suggests, it automatically creates cobblestone and pushes it out horizontally along a line. So if I just hit this reset button here, you can hear pistons working in the background to make this cobblestone push out over and over again until it gets to this spot here, which is as far as the pistons can push it, so it'll just stop. And it pulses. You can hear the pistons working a little bit after it gets to the end, but that's because there's a hole. Usually there's a hole there, which I'll explain in a minute. So yeah, you can mine as much of this as you want. You can leave holes in it, or you can mine all of it, but it will always just push it to the very end, pushing all the blocks with it. So there. And now how this works is that it's run off of a bud switch and a cobblestone generator. So whenever the cobblestone gets created from the lava and the water, creates a piece of cobblestone here which activates this pulse bud switch. Very simple, you've probably seen it in a couple other videos. And it activates these two pistons here. Sticky piston pulls this out and the normal piston pushes it out. And the reason there's a hole here is because this double does a double pulse, and since this can't push it out anymore, it'll just push it back in here. So, and then the reset button, this is a tower of water, and the reset button just pulses this piston here, which pulses the water, which activates and then reactivates the bud switch again, so it pulses twice and starts the circuit again. I guess it wouldn't really be a circuit, but it starts it over again. And it's just elongated pulse, so it's not too quick. And so that is an automatic horizontal cobblestone generator, and now I will show you how to make it. Okay, what you're going to need to build this is a building material, either stone or dirt, anything that really isn't flammable, or at least not flammable around where the lava is going to be placed. So cobblestone could be a bit confusing, but you can still use it, but you should probably use dirt if you don't have a bunch of smooth stone, or you could at least use a way to distinguish where the cobblestone stops that is being generated. So you're going to need building material, 1 obsidian, and I'll explain why in a minute, 16 redstone, 3 redstone torches, 3 repeaters, 1 sticky piston, 1 normal piston, water, and lava. So we're going to start with the very basic design of it. Also, there might be some cuts in this. That's because I just built this like 10 minutes ago, so I don't remember the exact design, even though I should, but I don't, because I just like built it out. I didn't plan anything or anything, or whatever, so I don't remember exactly what it's like. So this is what I based it off of, and I put a piston, and not a piston, a bud switch here, if I remember correctly. And why there, I will explain in a second. Let me just first create this bud switch. Very simple pulse bud switch. Okay, and here is where you're going to need the obsidian. Again, I'll explain why in a minute. There you go, you got your bud switch. To test it out, just place a block anywhere around it, and it works. Okay. So okay. So then we're going to put some water here. Oh, whoops. That was not supposed to spread out like that. I do not know why it did that. That's weird. So, repeater. And stone. Oh, whoopsies. There we go. Okay, so here we get the water. And here we get lava, and there's the cobblestone generator. And for some reason it's not pulsing. Oh, messed up this. Okay, there we go. So now whenever there's cobblestone there, or it gets taken away, it'll pulse. So next, there's a phone ringing in the background. Sorry about that. We put a normal piston here, and then here. Oh no, yes, here. We put the sticky piston. So the sticky piston will pull out the cobblestone, and this will push it out. So then we get here. Let's just build the place for the wiring to go. Oh. There. Now this might not be the, I think this is the way I did it over there. It's the, if this is, then this is 16 redstone. If not, then it's more than 16 redstone. Need one there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is the way I did it before, and we're going to put one there and one. Oopsies. Here we go. Here, and so this will be set to 4 ticks, and this one will be set to 1 tick. And now, every time cobblestone, voila. You have yourself a horizontal automatic cobblestone generator. You can put it in a box like I did over there. But this is pretty much all you need. Now for the switch, the reset switch I used, it's just a piston pushing this block over here with elongated pulse, so it doesn't pulse very fast. I'll show you exactly how I did that here. The button is right here, so just put the button there and then just use this design, and then that should be a reset button. So there you have a horizontal cobblestone generator that is absolutely automatic using butt switches. Also, before I almost forgot, the obsidian here, why it's there. It's there because sometimes when this finishes, this piston does a double pulse, so it pulls the cobblestone block back and then pushes it back in place. But sometimes before it can push it back in place, the lava and water create another piece of cobblestone, so it will just completely push out this section here, and that will remove all the wiring here in this redstone torch, which is annoying if it keeps doing that. But since pistons can't push obsidian, if you put a piece of obsidian there, that fixes that. So you don't absolutely need it, but it's very helpful. And it'll make sure it doesn't like jam up completely, and you'll be confused why, and then not even notice this because it's behind a wall or something if you want to hide it. So there you have it.